Hey everyone, welcome back to Robot Weekly Hotspots Episode 5. This week has been absolutely packed, from a hand that rivals human dexterity, to an open-source robot brain powering 20 different robot types, and a quadruped that just punched in its time card at a Coca-Cola factory. Let's dive right in. First up, Norwegian robotics company 1X just dropped something huge, a new pair of hands for their NEO humanoid robot. And I mean, truly human-like hands. We're talking 25 actively actuated degrees of freedom across the fingers, palm, and wrist, driven by a closed-loop tendon system with high-resolution tactile sensing. To put that in perspective, a human hand has about 20-something functional DOF. 1X essentially matched that. These hands can assemble Lego, screw in light bulbs, handle fragile objects, all with precision grip control so they don't crush things. What makes this special isn't just the specs, it's that this design is built for mass production. Not a delicate lab prototype, but a rugged, safe, reliable system designed to work in real homes and factories. Combined with NEO's self-balancing and autonomous navigation, this unlocks a whole new category of tasks robots can actually do. Over in the US, Figure AI released a short retrospective, Figure 4 Years, 4 minutes covering their journey from founding in 2022 to where they are today. And honestly, the pace is incredible. From concept sketches to a working prototype to pilot deployments at BMW factories, where Figure 02 is already handling sheet metal parts, all in 4 years. That's fast even by tech industry standards. For humanoid robotics, which is one of the hardest integration challenges in engineering, it's borderline unprecedented. Figure's trajectory is a signal for the whole sector. The question isn't whether we can build humanoids anymore. It's whether we can build them fast, cheap, and reliable enough for the real world. Now for the open-source blockbuster this week. Ant Group's robotics arm, LingBot, released LingBot-VLA 2.0, a major upgrade from their VLA 1.0 back in January. Here's the headline number: 60,000 hours of training data covering 17 robot brands and 20 different robot configurations, single arm, dual arm, bipedal, wheeled. Brands include Zhiyuan, Unitree, Fourier, Franca, basically the who's who of the robot hardware world. One model, trained once, works across all of them. The inference performance is equally impressive. The post-training version runs in under 130 milliseconds on an RTX 4090, real-time, effectively. They're also open-sourcing a more efficient fine-tuning toolkit, so developers can adapt the model to a new robot in just hours of tuning. If you're working in embodied AI, this is the repo to watch right now. LingBot also teased upcoming developer events and a more complete SDK. Definitely worth checking out. Speaking of unified brains, Westlake Robotics just showed off their GAE, or General Action Engine. The core concept: one backbone, countless bodies. Whether your robot is a quadruped, biped, or wheeled platform, GAE gives it unified motion control. Their demo showed a single model driving multiple different robot types to perform coordinated movements, and even one person operating an entire robot swarm at once. In practical terms, this is huge for any facility running mixed robot fleets, factories, warehouses, logistics centers. Instead of training and tuning each robot type separately, a single model handles everything. It's the same philosophy as LingBot-VLA, applied to motion rather than manipulation. On the industrial deployment front, Zhiyuan Agibot just completed the world's first full-coverage tablet quality inspection line, running 6 days straight of live production at Longcheer Technologies factory in Nanchang, China. They deployed several robot models, including the Lingxi G2 and Yuanzhang A3, covering the entire QC workflow: visual inspection, functional testing, screen touch testing, port insertion testing. Every single step previously done by human inspectors is now fully automated. What makes this a milestone? It's not a single station automation demo. It's the entire QC pipeline, end to end. From incoming inspection to final product checkouts, robots handled it all. And Zhiyuan says this model is replicable to other electronics factories. That means humanoid robots scaling into 3C manufacturing might happen way faster than most people think. Domestic news: Ubot launched their Y30W wheeled-legged flagship. It's a hybrid design, traditional quadruped legs with motorized wheels on the feet. On flat ground, it glides like a wheeled rover, fast and efficient. When it hits stairs, rubble, or uneven terrain, it switches to four-legged walking mode. Best of both worlds. This is perfect for campus patrols, pipeline inspection, and any scenario where you need both speed on pavement and the ability to handle obstacles. Ubot has always taken a practical approach to industrial robotics, and the Y30W reflects what the industry actually wants: a platform that doesn't force you to choose between capability and efficiency. And finally, a real-world commercial deployment that shows this isn't science fiction anymore. Boston Dynamics Spot Robot has started full-time work at Coca-Cola Euro-Pacific Partners plant in East Kilbride, Scotland. This isn't a pilot or a proof of concept. Spot is part of the regular maintenance team. Equipped with thermal imaging and 360-degree visual sensors, it patrols the factory floor during production hours, monitoring motor temperatures, pipe pressure, and vibration levels on critical equipment. When it detects anomalies, it automatically generates work orders through the orbit platform and pushes them to the maintenance crew. For a 24/7 beverage production plant, even minutes of unplanned downtime cost serious money. Spot's continuous inspection capability shifts the maintenance team from reactive firefighting to proactive prevention. This case proves quadrupeds have found their commercial killer app, not in flashy demos, but in the boring, valuable work of keeping factories running. And that's exactly where they need to be. That's all for Robot Weekly Hotspots Episode 5. From 25 DOF hands to quadrupeds doing real factory work, the robot capability frontier keeps expanding. If you enjoyed this, hit like and subscribe. See you next week.